The weather in New York has been really hot over the last couple of weeks, and I mean really hot. It's been a choice between either 75 degrees and 95% humidity in the morning, or maybe close to 85, 90 degrees in the afternoon, and dropping it down to about 40% humidity. Today, I chose the 40% humidity. I wanted it to dry out, and I went outside to do my 6x400 meter workout in my training for the Chicago Marathon this fall. My goal pace was somewhere around 1 minute and 40 seconds for each 400 meter lap around the track. It comes out to about 6 minutes and 25, 6 minutes 30 seconds per mile if I hit right around my target goal. I felt light on my feet today, my body felt pretty relaxed, and the warm-up mile went by really quickly. I ran a pretty quick 8:30, 8:40 minute pace per mile, and I felt good with that. It felt very loose, my heart rate stayed low, so I jumped right into the 400 meter reps, and the heat was pretty warm, but overall I felt much better. The air felt dry than it would have been if I went out in the morning in that humid weather. It's just not a good idea for me to run in the humidity. You know how much I sweat and how awful it makes me feel for the rest of the day. The shoes I chose were the Saucony Endorphin Speeds. These are not usually my go-to on the track. A lot of people know I've really enjoyed the Zoom X Streak Fly from Nike, but today it just was a good idea for me to change it up. I generally like to rotate my shoes, and I've done the last 2 track workouts in the Streak Fly, so I switch it up just to have some different shoes on my feet, use slightly different muscles, little different shape of the shoe on my foot. Again, just change things up, makes me feel like I'm working just a little bit differently, and variety and changes in pace and structure of the shoe and all that stuff, I like to change it up. I think it's a good thing. Once I finished, I was pretty exhausted. The heat definitely caught up with me. My heart rate was spiking around 175 beats per minute by the last 400 meter rep, and I was definitely ready to get inside. I spent some time doing a cool down lap jogging, and then honestly, I really just switched over to walking, and I walked around the track for a little while to let my heart rate come down and just to loosen up again and make sure I wasn't tightening up. But overall, the workout felt really good, and I'll put the paces up now. You can see that the first lap, I was a little bit quicker than I wanted to be at 1 minute and 38 seconds for the first lap. Then I dropped just slightly to where I thought my target should be at 1 minute and 40 seconds for the second lap. And then from there, my cool down laps, I do a 400 meter recovery. It usually takes about 3 minutes to complete that 400 meter recovery lap before I jump right into the next rep. Today they were going really quick. I was running and able to run about 9:30 per mile. I just didn't feel like I needed as much rest, so I started to make my laps a little bit faster. I went back to 1:38. I think I went somewhere around 1:36 and went as fast as 1 minute and 35 seconds. And I was definitely winded after that lap, but I still felt comfortable reducing that lap time just a little bit and seeing that I still had that recovery lap that felt comfortable and easy to do. So overall, the workout went very well, and I'm excited that I'm progressing again little by little on the track and just feeling more comfortable at higher speeds, faster paces, and we'll see how this plays out over the rest of the summer.